Hello and welcome back to Logan Sounds Off. Today I'm doing an album review of Thin Ground by The Breeze. This was sent out to me by one of the band members. It's really well laid out. I have this on black vinyl. It's a really lovely album and I've been listening to it a lot lately. Just a fantastic record. And it came with these sketches, which include JJ Cale. You have Leonard Cohen as well. You have Captain Beefheart, and then you have Tom Waits and Bob Dylan. And this is actually my favourite one. I'm a massive fan of Tom Waits and Bob Dylan. As you can see, just explain, I got very sunburnt. Our school had a fun fair and I forgot to put on sun cream. So now I'm like this, but hopefully it'll get better soon. But today I'm talking about this really incredible album actually, and this was released by Roller Coaster Records, which I've actually visited there in Kilkenny. It's a lovely shop. It's fantastic. So I'm really excited to get into this and see what you guys thought of the album if you've heard it before. So the first title I can't actually say. You can search it up on Bandcamp, wherever you can find it. But immediately when you hear this track, because obviously on vinyl, when you put the needle on the groove, it has an immensely vast sound. So as far as records go, having a record can give you a whole new sound to an album. But especially with this album, just it's very bassy and it's really well produced. And I know when I started listening to the album, I got really into it because of this incredible production. And the count in at the beginning, because there's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, like actually JJ Cale, really establishes a kind of blues tone nearly. And when the sweet guitars come in, it's confirmed. I mean, it's like the pictures that I actually got from this. It's funny now that I look at them, because I was looking at these before I had listened to the album. You can really hear the influences, especially with JJ Cale. You can hear the Bob Dylan and Tom Waits references, sound as well, a lot. And Captain Beefheart as well. You got that experimental tone, and then Leonard Cohen with the backing vocals. That kind of comes to my mind. And when you got someone like Goodbye Heart, which is the next track, it's very slow. And this song is a wonderful and slow bassy kind of drums. And I really like that. Which have a really nice swing, and the melancholic tone really helps with this. It's very melancholic, but it's a lovely track. Lovely album, but this track is just beautiful. And then you have We Used to Play Around in the Summer. And this is a really sad kind of track. But I like this song. And this is slow. And it has harmonic echoes on it as well. And it just really establishes a really sad tone to the album. But I do like this song a lot. Especially the harmonica. There's nice harmonics, but the harmonica is very nice as well. And then you have Offer It Up to the Lord. And the backing vocals in this are excellent. This is where you can hear your Leonard Cohen sound. It's really cool. I really like this song especially. It's just quite nice. And Leonard Cohen's backing vocals on all of his songs are really cool. But especially on my favourite track by him called You Want It Darker. So I think that's really cool. And then you have Stood in the Breeze, Nowhere Else to Be. And this is a sad song that has some cool guitars and some really nice vocals and drums. Like, it's just a really nice song. And then you have Water's the Answer, which is a beautiful finished side A as well. Side A is pretty good, and then you get on to, I've got the notes now for side B, with The Lonely Days Are Over, which is kind of an upbeat start, but it gets a bit depressing after in the next track. But this is a cool song to begin side B, I think. And it's got a really cool vocal effect and a great sound. Lonely Days Are Over, really good sound, introduces the side perfectly, really gets you set up for then Imaginary Childhood Friends, which is just, this is a really dark song, like really dark. It's melancholic and smooth, and this song's lyrics are very hard to listen to. And this actually, I will say, this does come with lyrics, which is always just fantastic to have lyrics all on your record. Really lovely. Always like to see that. And then you have Bring the Loving Home, which both the harmonica and piano in this track are brilliant. You can hear the blues vibe throughout this whole album, all the different influences. It's really cool actually. and it's not as if it's copying, it's just taking the inspiration, which I really think is cool. And then you have Black Sky White Earth, and this is my favorite song in the album. It's kind of an epic on this whole album. It's very long, kind of distorted. It's harsh and it's loud and it's long and it's distant. It's really, really cool. You have a lot of noise coming from it, and I love that. I really like this song. Definitely my favorite on the whole album. And then you have the song Look, There's a Rainbow, and this kind of a nice finish to a bit of a sad album. I mean, the colour palette on this is pretty sad, like a bit of a sad tone, you kind of think, looking at it. But and then you got the colourful parts here, which are lovely. But I have to say, fantastic album from The Breeze. Really well done. I will be looking out for more by this band, but definitely check out The Breeze as usual. Links to all their websites and things will be in the description, or if you do want to check them out further, there'll be some useful links on my website. But overall, what do I think of this album? I do have a couple of critiques. I feel like it's a very heavy album. Just kind of the bass is just very, very strong in this. It's not exactly a problem. Like, this would be my only critique. It's not a problem for some people, they love it. I like it a lot, but I just think it's a very heavy album. But I do like it. I mean, it, like, musically, guys, this is perfect. Really, really well done. I love that kind of bluesy tone, and especially where listening to Gigi Kale's album, Naturally, which is a really classic and incredible blues album. I bought that on vinyl. Actually, I bought it second hand for €2, which I don't know how I got it for that. But I used to listen to it a lot on CD, and you can definitely hear the influences here. But I do have to say, fantastic work, guys. Really cool album. I loved listening to this, and thank you so much for sending it out to me. It's fantastic. I love having it in my collection. But do check out The Breeze, have a bit of a listen. If you're a blues fan, this is a must for you. Make sure to check it out. And also, if you're not a blues fan but you do love records, check out Roller Coaster Records, the actual shop, which is in Kilkenny. I've done a couple of videos on Roller Coaster Records. Great place, really great place to find records. Really for crate diggers and all of those kind of people, you'd want to go there. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure that if you're on YouTube, please subscribe, please share the episode as well, and just share it as much as you can, and give it a like, please. It really helps. It's free and it just helps out a ton. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.